What's going on, Goblins? This is Pog Dan coming to you directly after that previous draft in which we. Actually, I'm not going to say what we did. Why don't you go ahead and check that video out? But we're going to try to re-queue for this traditional draft like we tried to in the previous video, and it wouldn't fire. So, like I had mentioned before, I'm participating in a paper DMU draft tomorrow, as of the recording of this video, and so I wanted to get a few drafts in just to sharpen up a little bit. It's not a hyper competitive draft, but I'd still like to do well and be able to make picks relatively quickly and stuff like that. So let's hop right on into it. Normally in draft, like I said, I typically do best of one in draft just because I personally think it's more fun. I think sideboarding in limited's a little bit narrow, so I think it's less important than in constructed. But I think this paper format's going to be best of three, so why not practice what you're going to play? Hopefully this queue fires, because the other one didn't, like I said, but we're only waiting for one person, so knock on wood. Alright, we actually fired. Hopefully we'll be able to find games. Oh, please ready up. I don't want to have to wait again. Oh, one more? Hell yeah. Alright. Thran Portal. These lands nowadays have so many words on them. There's a couple lands in this set that just have abilities I've never even seen before. Okay, so it pings you, it comes in untapped if you have less than... It's like every land's mushed together. It is a land type, though. Oh, man. Bit of an underpowered pack. I think there's arguments for, like, Essence Scatter, Phyrexian Espionage. Maybe Thran Portal's just good enough here, as it's, like, every land. And, like, Domain's super powerful in this format. Man. Tough pack. I think I'll just take the land and see what happens. I mean, it's probably going to go in every deck, so... It's kind of like my opinion on Fabled Passage in the Cube, in Arena Cube. It's like... Fabled Passage could be a pretty high pick, because you're more than likely going to play it, no matter what. Man, another underpowered pack. I could consider taking Sunbathing Rewala here, although it'd be a little early. Artillery Blast. Actually, let's consult the Oracle real quick. Tribute to Urborg, Sunbathing Rewala. Interesting. Okay, I actually don't recommend using that tool like a ton during your draft. Because I think if you just always take the top pick, you'll just end up with a terrible deck. But I think super early, just getting an idea of what the format, what the AI and the pros think of a format's, I think it's fine. So I think we are going to go with Tribute to Urborg here. I think it's a really good removal spell. And it's definitely not something to build around. Okay, Knight of Dawn's Light, we could be black white. Hydromancer I think is good, but not great. Destroy Evil's good. 2 removal spells early is not... It's okay. But not great. Also black-white land. I think maybe we'll take Destroy Evil. Gibbering Barricade keeps us black. Black-white land lets us splash. I don't think that's right. Let's take Destroy Evil, I think. I don't know, I just feel like a Tribute to Urborg deck's going to want to be a little slower, and that 2-mana aggressive creature, even though 2-drops are super good, I don't know if that's where we want to be. I mean, this card is kind of bonkers, seemingly. I mean, it's probably not awesome in draft, but it's still pretty good. Ton of blue open here. None of it particularly good. I might just take it and see what happens. Artillery Blast is still in the pack, though. We'll take it and see what happens. Okay, Jodas Codex is good. Flowstone Infusion's good. Might take the Codex, though. I think this is enough of an indicator that, like, no one's really started in Domain yet, and we have, like, an okay Domain start that I'm willing to take a bet on it. Okay, well, Twinferno probably goes in this Duplimancy deck, but I think we're just going to take this blue-red land. Anything else worth considering? Not really. I think we're going to want lands for that Jodas Codex, and the rest of the deck should mostly build itself after that, so let's go for it. What is this? And another target. Oh, this is a couple things phase out, and then you destroy everything. But then the opponent might get 2/2s. Interesting. I wonder if that's like any good. Maybe it's probably just Floriferous Vinewall here. Yeah, probably. Just good in the Domain deck. I don't like hate this negate here, but maybe Gardener's best. I don't know. This has been a really strange first pack of this draft so far. Oh, I have a ton of packs too. Sure. I just think we're going to want to be a bunch of colors. What does this do? Sure. I mean, could be a good start to green-red stompy Domain, which is a thing. This Artillery Blast wield. Okay. Somebody's taking a bunch of lands, though. We have not seen any lands. All these cards are pretty bad. I think I'll take Impede Momentum because it's okay for slowing stuff down. I'll take a negate. Wow, Flowstone Infusion second to last is just criminal. This is just shock. I mean, I know it doesn't go face, but it's just decent red removal. Okay, well, I'm interested in getting to green-red Stompy, but I don't think we're, like, bought into that. So the Cruelty of Gix is definitely good. One of the better rares, I think, in the set. Phyrexian Missionary is good, too. Double black is rough if we want to be super splashy. There's also a Gaia's Might. I think I'd take the Missionary. Man, but Cruelty of Gix is so good. Maybe not. Oh, man. This is tough. Do we even really want to be white? We want to splash it for Artillery Blast, but other than that, not really. Whereas we have Tribute to Urborg, and that's definitely a reason to be black. Or at least think about being black. And then this Guy's might wheel. Let's say Cruelty to Gix. Man, it feels really bad to pass that Missionary, though, because I think they're generally going to want to go in a similar deck. Okay, here I think we almost have to take a land. Probably the blue-black land. Or I guess I could... well, probably the blue-black land. This is a bit of tech that I think LSV goes by, which is in the green decks, you don't really want green duels because you're going to be playing a lot of green lands anyway, green basics. So taking all the non-green duels is good. I mean, obviously Fires of Victory is great, but we just don't need to be red. Even though this Flowstone Infusion went super late. This is the artifact one, unfortunately, right? Yeah, no. Okay. Another Flowstone Infusion. I think this blue-white land's probably worth taking. I think we just want to really solidify ourselves in Domain if we can and try to try to get there from there. Is that even right, though? Are we, like, actually domain? I mean, Jonas Codex is great. I mean, Flurfus Vinewall's good. Chiller Blast is very good. I don't know. Let's see where this goes. A lot of blue duels, unfortunately. What is this? The Elves one? Okay. Yeah, it looks like white tokens is open again. Q2 Amplifier is good. I think I just take Phyrexian Espionage. Seems good in this deck. Plaza of Heroes. Decent fixing, but not a type. Geysmite's good. Another Flowstone Infusion, jeez. But if anything from last pack is an indicator, I think these are all wheel, so I think I'll just take Geysmite. I think we're low on creatures, though, unfortunately. Ooh, we're super low on creatures. I think I'll take this black-green duel. Clarion Turret this late. Might just take it just to have a creature. Yeah. It's also an indicator that, you know, no one else is taking them. I could see Shalai's Acolyte being good. I could also see Pixie Illusionist being good. I'd go Pixie Illusionist. Yeah. Scavenger. Another guy. I don't think we can use another guy. I might just take Photoseas Scavenger here just to have creatures. How many creatures do we even have? We're trying to be a stompy deck with no stomps. Oh my god, we have like no creatures. Okay, we're gonna need this Photoseas Scavenger, I think. Another Pixie Illusionist is good. Sure. Okay, I have no idea what deck we are. I think we've got a really difficult seat. Unless maybe you guys saw something else. I'll take this Snare Spinner, but I don't really want to play it. Maybe I just passed up a good white tokens deck. Or like... I think there was... I don't know. I feel like we didn't get past... Much that was good. We also first picked a land, which can be tough. Well, let's see what wheels. Oh man, none of these are very good. I guess I'll take Captain's Call just because it's good defense. Other spares. I don't really think I want to play two. Shieldred Restoration. I'm almost certainly going to play that. Oh, Herd Migration is absolutely what we wanted to pick here. That was nuts. None of the Flowstone Infusions wheeled, which is weird, but considering one wheeled super late last pack, but Herd Migration is exactly what we need. Is there anything... What are we hoping to wheel? Shadow Prophecy wheeling would be good. I could see playing Night of Dawn's Light. But Herd Migration? Okay, I think now our plan is just to get to Herd Migration. Blue-green land's okay. I'm just going to pre-pick it for now. Could use... Yeah, it's okay. Probably not enough creatures in this deck for Writhing Necromass. Lightning Strike is probably better. We only have one red land, though. Is it better than the duel? Probably. We have a bunch of blue duels, and we're probably going to be playing a bunch of green lands. Okay, fine. I can see the argument for Lightning Strike. Okay, a bunch of lands. Tolarian Geyser is probably good in this deck if we're just trying to stay alive. Phyrexian Ranger is decent, too. I think Geyser is probably better if our plan is just reach Herd Migration. And now I think we're, like, blue. Pretty... Oh, God. This deck is so dubious. Okay. Let's take it. Another Artillery Blast is good. I think that kind of has to be our play. We're just mono removal. Sly's Acolyte's, I think, fine in this deck. I think I'm pretty happy to play it. Yeah, let's do it. We just 5-color soup? Think so. Could take another guy's might. Probably will. Might not play both. Okay, another Shalai. Oh, Joint Exploration actually is probably great in this deck. Let's take Joint Exploration. Interesting. I think I might take this Scribe Tablet. I think we actively want to play it. Only 5 duels is tough. I'd really like one more, at least. But it's going to be tough to get this late. I feel like there's way more lands wheel pack 1 than they do pack 3. Which makes sense, obviously, because more people are solidifying their decks pack 3. Ugh. Do we take a Broken Wings for the board over a Flowstone Infusion? Probably not. Let's just take Flowstone Infusion, I guess. I have no idea. Bite Down's okay, but we don't have a ton of creatures. Twin Inferno's probably good, just like doubling removal spells and just like pseudo wiping boards and stuff. Yeah, I could see Twin Inferno being good. At this point, I'm not sure if we played this Rulik Mons. Just because I feel like we're never attacking, except for when we finally get our Herd Migration to Tolarian Terror. Kind of hoping that Shalai wheels. Just for like one more threat. Okay, I'll take a Grotto though. Especially if you're going to be this splashy. This card was kind of a monster in a previous draft I did. Am I really going to play this Meteorite? Maybe. Key 2 Amplifier is like pretty good. Okay. I don't know, I'm kind of into it. Okay, I'm still very confused by this draft. I feel like this deck isn't that great, but it's got a couple good cards in it, so maybe... I don't know, maybe we could piece something together. Whoops. Okay. I really don't want to play this Rulik Mons. I don't think. It looks like we're pretty solidly blue. We're like Teamer, like with a bunch of... with splashing black and white. This Cruelty of Gix is also going to be difficult to cast. You choose a creature. So you take a creature or planeswalker from their hand. Then you tutor. I mean, and then you unearth something? Or reanimate it? I mean, that's a good sequence. The problem is it's double black. How many black duels do we have? Any? 1, 2, 3 true black duels, and this Crystal Grotto will get us there. And then, okay, I mean, we do have a lot of fixing. So maybe we will get there with this Cruelty. I'm guessing we could probably cut Guy's Might. Even though I love this card. And this card's like surprisingly good on defense, actually. I've played a couple of defensive Guy's Mights, and it's been kind of sick. But I just don't think we have enough creatures. How many creatures do we even have? 10. Is that enough? That's like right on the border. I also don't know if I really want to play this G2 Amplifier. I just feel like I'm never ever attacking with it, so... Okay. Sure. Okay, I mean, I don't hate this deck. It's just a little weird. So 3 cuts. There's an argument for cutting maybe 1 Flowstone Infusion, but I think we're just gonna. Our goal is to just kill everything, and then we could technically Twin Inferno it and kill a 4 toughness creature, which is kind of cool. These are good, I think. I think all these are good. Yeah, this tribute's gonna be good. I could see arguments for cutting the Key 2 amplifier. Even though cutting more creatures from this deck is going to be rough, we're just never attacking with it. So it's essentially a 5-mana 1/2 that bounces something, which is not worth it, probably. The rest I think is fine. This Rulik Mons is iffy because I just don't think we're going to ever attack with it. Sure. So, like, is our only plan Tolarian Terror Herd Migration? I guess that's a fine... You know, if you're going to have only one plan, that's probably not a bad place to be. But only having two options here is rough. I mean, getting Shalai and getting in there and then buying it back is probably good too. Alright, 1 cut. I don't think I want to cut the Snare Spinner. I may actually play the second one. Just because 2 mana 1/3 is fine, especially with Reach. Can really muck up the board. Okay, so 2 cuts. I could see an argument for boarding out 1 Flowstone Infusion, so I could board it in decks where it matters. I think basically everything up here is close to a necessity. Because these are our win conditions. This finds our win conditions, even though it's tough to cast. It also gets back any win conditions that... I guess it only gets back to Tolarian Terror and Shalai, but... If those are our win conditions, though, that's kind of what you got to do. I do legitimately think this Twin Inferno is going to be good. Doubling Infusion, doubling Artillery Blast, yeah, all these are good. Yeah, we should keep that. Okay, I mean, so far it looks like 1 Flowstone Infusion, maybe 1 Pixie Illusionist. Yeah, I think that feels good. Let's figure out the lands now. Just because I like Pixie Illusionist, but... Because this can kind of be over here, but then at that point, we don't need a second one. I think this is enough win conditions where we'll probably get by. I don't think we want 2 swamps. So I think I'm going to cut a swamp probably for an island. Or maybe probably a mountain. Yeah, because we have... These are important cards for our deck. So I'm going to cut a swamp. What did I say? A swamp for a mountain? Is that correct? This is the part of these domain decks that gets super hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 black sources plus Deathwind Gardener 7 plus Floriferous Vine Walls like pseudo 8. It's a lot of sources. Okay, let's cut a black source for a blue source, I think. Oh no, I said mountain, right? So then, how many red sources do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-ish. Okay, I like that. White sources, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-ish. It's probably okay, although it's a little light, but I think it's okay. Green sources is 3, 4, 5, 6. That's probably not enough. Okay, let's cut this mountain for a forest. Let's see that again. 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 green sources is still not that much. I might want 1 more green source. Probably. I would have liked 1 more green duel, probably. Like, the green-red duel would probably be pretty good here. Or maybe the green-blue duel, which we did pass the green-blue duel that we were considering taking. I think this might be it, though. Let's run it like this. Let's put the lands in. Let's go with the full art ones this time. What the hell? We get my favorite land art in the game, which is this crazy bowl island. Take one swamp. Is there an argument for cutting a swamp? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably not. Yeah, probably not. Let's go with this creepy one. Go with this one. Okay, here's the deck. I have no idea how it's gonna do, but there's good cards in it. It's just a matter of whether or not we'll survive. The plan is get to Herd Migration or Tolarian Terror. We'll draw into those with Jodas Codex. We'll try to tutor him and rebuy him with Cruelty of Gix. Maybe Shalai's Acolyte and Pixie Illusionist beat down as a backup plan. And then basically, well, I mean, and we could rebuy either of those game-winning plans with Shield Restoration. And then literally the rest of the deck is allowing us to survive until we do that. So I think this is a true domain control deck. So, wish me luck. Let's see what we do. Put your predictions down there in the comments. Just straight up launch them right into the comments. Splash them down. I think we're going to go 2-1. This feels like better than a 1-2 deck. I don't know if it's a 3-0 deck, but let's see. Immediately queued for a game, so that's good. Took a while to queue for the draft itself. Gladly play first. I'm just going to go with Sure here. Bunch of colors. Tolarian Geyser might keep us alive. Maybe we'll even live the dream in Twinferno at Tolarian Geyser. Who knows? Oh, blue. Ooh, do we play the... Nah, I think I'm going to keep this Pixie Illusionist back. There's no real reason to play it on one. Other than for fixing. I guess we don't have fixing, but I suppose now we do. Do this. Let's crack it. Let's get blue black. Sure. Get in there. Destroy evil. You're gonna Tolarian Geyser. Well, I mean, I think we are. Yeah. Let's just play and Geyser this. Gain any life. Especially since that was their best play last turn. Keeping them off balance seems good. Yeah. Looks like they're missing color. I suppose we're also missing color, but this Jodas Codex, getting this down early is the way to go. Oh, if this is in the game, I'm going to be so mad. Alright, well, he got me. Guess he's playing Gamir Tempo, or something like that. Their Chandler is good for that. Pressure. Joint Expiration feels good. Let's play this so we have a red. Oh, I guess you could play it just for full price. Sure. I think we'll basically block... Well, I guess we can't block Knight of Dusk Shadow, so never mind. Opponent still has a decent number of cards in hand, which is kind of scary. But we do have a ton of removal if we can get to it. think now we play everything as little. This, and then I think we're gonna artillery blast. I guess we'll keep artillery blast up. Is this gonna be another one? Yes, it is. I think that's mostly fine. Jeez. Hitting lands every turn must be nice too. No blocks. What's this destroyer gonna be for? It's gonna be for 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Domain's 4, but it gets +1, I think, right? Alright. Is this another negate? Okay, still trying to stay alive here. What does he play? Valerian Terror was kind of... Okay, we're gonna name red with this. We're gonna destroy evil with this. I suppose I'm complaining about lands, but I still haven't cracked this joint exploration yet. I just don't think we've had the time. Sure, now we definitely trade off this Pixie Illusionist. Oh my god. Okay. Here's our Valerian Terror, so that's pretty good. Probably just leave everything up. I guess I can give my Valerian Terror double strike, which is pretty cool. Jeez. Okay. Man, this guy has owned us. I guess we kind of... Oh, no, I could... No, I can't Twin Inferno Lightning Strike next turn. Okay, I have to take this, I think. And I have to find a red land. Oh, no, I can't. Wait, is this every time? Oh, no. I didn't even realize that. I think I'm just dead. I guess I'm not... I am just dead, I think. No, I'm not. Let's try to find a red land. Draw a card. Okay, let's draw a Artillery Blast, I think. We still want this red land. Enough? I guess I could twin... Oh, I still can't Twin Inferno. Oh, no. Man, we're like so close. I think I'm just dead. Alright, fine. Just have to. Unfortunate. We were really close, but didn't get there. I guess I forgot that this was best of 3, so I probably should have withheld some information there. Okay. We're just playing against, like, the best Dimir tempo deck I've ever seen. Bunch of Tolarian. So let's pull in Negate. Impede momentum feels pretty good. What's this? No, that's just a pump spell. Let's take Flowstone Infusion. I could see Meteorite being good too. What are we cutting for all this though? I think this Pixie Illusionist is terrible. This Vodacy Scavenger's probably not going to be great, because bouncing it is bad for me. Although maybe that'd take out a bunch of their bounce spells. But they were really good for them. The rest seems okay. One more cut. Maybe Flowstone Infusion isn't like sick. It does kill a lot of their early creatures, but maybe they got lucky and only had one. Maybe they only have a few threats and they're relying on like Tolarian Terror. Well, not really. Let's cut one Snare Spinner. I guess run it like this. I think that's okay. I'm like unironically thinking about putting this Meteorite in, but I don't think I can. So let's run it like that. I mean, sure. Yeah, we could scry one. Yeah. Let's just start off with the scry. Clean. I think we just bottom that. Just... yeah, bottom it. I mean, we have full reverse fine wall this turn, so let's just slam. Ooh. Blue black, maybe? Black green? Blue black, probably. Or red. What am I talking about? Let's do blue black. I know we were screwed on red last game, but we could still do this. Ooh, stuck on lands. That's good for me. Clearly. Do I wait to kick this? Probably not. Okay. I think I like our position. And he's screwed. So that's unfortunate for him, but I do think our position was pretty good. Let's run it back. This person's got an awesome deck, though. Like, props for him for finding exactly where he needed to be in the draft. Almost exactly the opposite of our draft. I think we're forced to keep this and just... yeah, and just hope we find a blue land off this Flurfus Fine Wall. Because Tribute's going to be fine here. Alright, we got to find a blue. Gotta have a ton of those. Get a blue. Please? Okay, great. Blue-red, probably. Yeah. Tank and top, so I'm not sure what that means. Espionage, okay. Oof, that Flowstone Infusion would have been nice earlier. I think I just keep this up. I think I have to hold on to this Tributary board, so I'm probably going to try to Flowstone Infusion the Knight. Next turn. Sure. Man. Okay. Okay. This is 2 mana, right? Hmm. Let's do this first. And, like, hold up everything, I guess? And by everything, I mean only Tribute Turbo, but it makes sense that Tribute kills Wrath. And I guess it doesn't allow Wrath's tap ability to go off. I would very much like a land. If I don't hit a land, I could probably keep up both Tribute and Join Exploration next turn. Okay, we do hit a land. This looks a lot like a negate again. So I don't really want to tap out. I think we just say go. Is that right? What is this? Does it, can it tap it? It can. So let's do this. Blue, I'll keep taking lands. I'm not totally sure if that's the right play, but sure. Let's get down the Codex and draw a card, I guess. We will jump. Land. Just draw. I think we want an extra blue source. Sure. Do I negate this negate? I think so. Ditch a card. I'm going to take a beating from the Solarian Terror, but that might be okay. What is this? I can tribute it. Sure. Deathbloom Gardener's interesting. It's only -6, -6. Actually, hold on, let me get this out. 4, 3, 4. Yes, okay. And I can... Oh, I can Artillery Blast. So I'm just going to take a bunch to the face. Guess I have to. Okay. Cool. This is going to be 6, right? Yeah. I remember this. Okay. Sure, I probably should have killed it before that. But maybe they don't tap it. Oh, okay. I think I cut Joint Exploration. I just don't care. Or maybe just the Grotto. Yeah, let's do the Grotto. Get in. There. I cannot cast it. I guess that's punished. Well, let's draw a card first, I guess. Maybe I can. It doesn't really do anything. It's Geyser. Okay, I mean... I still don't totally know how we're dealing with that, but... Unfortunately, I really want to get this Lightning Strike off, but I can't. Wow, Destroy Evil. Ooh, and Cruelty of Kicks. Let's draw a card. As insane as it sounds, I'm going to wait off on this Cruelty of Kicks, I think. Just go off. Left. Shieldred Restoration is good. I guess we want to play. Land. Sure. We're doing a ton here. I guess we shuffle away that black, but it's fine. I think I can't take damage off this Thran Portal, so I'm just not going to play. Oh, maybe that's wrong, but... Sure. Not being able to cast his Cruelty Gix has been insanely punishing right now. How many cards do we even have left? Oh my god. This dude just has absolutely everything. Jesus Christ. Wow, that was an insanely frustrating game. We were so close that whole time. If we were able to get off the Cruelty of Gix early, we could have gotten back. Man, we didn't even see a herd migration that whole match, too. Wow. Okay, well, that's how it goes sometimes. That guy had an insanely good deck. Game 2. Okay. This might have to be a keep, unfortunately. And just hope that we can live long, like draw into enough action to draw this herd migration. Crystal Grotto will scry us into something, probably. Ooh, do we first turn Pixie Illusionist here? Yeah, sure. Fixes for white, so it's kind of like a Crystal Grotto. Yeah, let's get this Crystal Grotto down now. Beautiful. I really obviously don't want to have to, I guess, hold on, what does this do? Oh, okay, so, actually, never mind. I could turn the Grotto into a Plains if I really need to. Okay. Not too worried about either of those. Get in there, kid. Play white and go. This blast can now hit for 4 if it absolutely has to, because I can turn this into, say, a red or a green or something. I might have to. Actually, well, we have this play. The deep tank. Do I trade? Maybe. Sure. Oops. It doesn't feel right, but I think we just have to survive. And I can see that unblockable threat getting pretty bad. We're not under a ton of pressure, so... I mean, we're not... After now we've traded with that, we're not under a ton of pressure. Sure. This has the a lot of the great control cards and not a ton of payoffs. Sure. I mean, it's obviously got the best payoff in Herd Migration, but other than that, so what is this hitting for? That's not tapped, I guess. Okay. Well, this is just gonna come back. Can I just tribute it? Oh, I can't. Fine. Well, just pass, I think. It's a good place to lie. Let's pass. Sure, hilarious. That this card isn't very good, but it does have a place in certain decks. So it's not as embarrassing as it may look. Let's artillery blast this. Now we'll go and explore for Pleasing Land. Sure, put this on the bottom. we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Yes, we can. Slam it. We'll tribute that. Okay, well, that's how it's supposed to go. What exactly were we playing against? Just another blue-black kind of... Oh, Bone Splinters is weird in this deck. It's probably fine, though. Okay, just like blue-black spells. Definitely not nearly as busted as that other guy's deck. So I'll probably take Negate. That's probably it. Is there an argument for infusion? Flowstone infusion. Not really. I'm not too scared of that Haunting Figment. And we can cut... Maybe we'll just cut one, actually. Because none of his cards I totally cared about. Let's cut an infusion. For a negate. I like that. Just concedes. Okay. We'll take a free dub. Unfortunately that we don't get to play that match out, but alas. Alright. On to our 2-1 game. Or match, rather. So we're on pace for my prediction. Despite running into an insane Dimir deck. That might be the nut Dimir deck in the format. I'm trying to think of anything else you would have wanted match 1, but... Sure. That was one of the better draws in the deck, actually. That wasn't. But 2's fine, I guess. Playing against Tamio herself, but no Tamio profile. Very dubious. Does this require you having to draw it? If this spell was kicked, you may play a land card for... No, okay. So we're probably going to do that this turn, then. Geyser seems good. No harm in attacking, I don't think. Put it deep in the tank. Over the over this 1 damage. Go. Oof, no lands is rough. You can argue for Pixie Illusionist because of I guess that's kind of a nah. Nah, I think we have better draws. We'll put an island in play. Sure. Vodacy Scavenger? I think I played the Vine Wall. Opponent has mono removal in their hand, I think. In that case, I think Phyrexian Espionage is going to be good. Sure. Oh, except I'm going to I'm gonna shuffle it away anyway. That's probably fine. Man, they're still stuck on lands. I'm not going to concede, opponent. Fortunately, you're going to make me edit this draft down, I think, if you keep playing so slow. We'll play another one. What the hell? We're gonna do Spider Beatdown, the actual plan of this deck. He finds a land. I think I'm tolerating guys with basically anything here, just for the draw. Maybe not. Just keep it simple. Just try to draw into our win conditions. What land they get? Sure. I think I'll just... let's do this. Sure, that's a lot of lands, jeez. I won't attack. No attacks. Okay, we're also getting the removal side of our deck. I guess most of our deck is removal. Jeez. Okay. Lands in there. Sure. Oh, what the hell? I'll go with this. I'll trade. Another land. 11 lands. See, folks, this is why they say Screw is better than Flood. You see the opponent did catch up, and we are just absolutely flooding. That's unfortunate. Well, there's the herd migration. Guess we just slam. Like that, like any turn earlier. Considering like a triple block where they try to kill me and then I Flowstone Infusion Sure. I guess this is a ton of trample damage. Wait, do I just win next turn? I guess he could play a creature. I would not just win next turn. Okay, I guess we go like this. Oh, wait. Oh, that was so dumb. Okay, I think I'd die anyway. That was incredibly stupid, though. Yeah, okay. Man. That was a tough one to lose, considering they were stuck on 2 for so long. We just drew the wrong half of our deck there. 0 action. We're just playing against, like, mopey... something? I have no idea what this deck is trying to do. Like, Jund stuff with, like, a blue splash? Alright, what's good here? Impede Momentum's probably fine. I guess it's like, this is like Jund Enlist, where they're trying to get Territorial Maru big and then enlist other stuff with it with upside. Okay, I can see that being good. In that case, I think that's it. Picture losing. I don't think this Flowstone Infusion is going to be good in this matchup. All right, well, let's hope. I mean, this feels fine. We'll probably play this on green. And try to get some lands with Vine Wall and see where it goes from there. Grotto probably, isn't it? Let's get a mountain. Okay. I think I'm just gonna lightning strike that. Sure, go ahead. I think you can pump it, right? You can pump it now? The Night Geyser? It doesn't pump it. Just gladly play this. Or I guess I could play the white, keep up Artillery Blast, and join Exploration. Sure. Get in. I really want to play this joint exploration. Sure. Shieldred. What do these do when they're dead? Okay. I don't think we need this red land. Oh, well. Yeah, I don't think we need this red land. Am I really going to draw this snare spinner? Nah. Bottom. Let's get this down. Delete. Draw. Sorry. Terror, but with, like, no value, but it's probably fine. And we'll block one of these now. Guess let's draw first. Okay, Vodacy Scavenger is a blocker. So let's do that. And we get to look a couple cards deep. Bunch of cards deep. Let's get Goblin again. Seems pretty good. We'll try to stay alive. Do I get this for value? Sure. Sure. Question is, am I going to make the same mistake again of holding off on this Cruelty Gix? I'd like to play this Tolarian Terror to try to stabilize the board, like Tolarian Terror, Tribute to Earth or something. Oh my god. What's happening? Oh my god. I can't believe I lost this one. Huh. Is there anything I could have done there? Man, I can't believe I lost that way twice. Oh, man. Let me view the battlefield real quick. What did I lightning strike? Yeah, I mean, I had to lightning strike that. And then I could have... Well, Tolarian Terror... I mean, Tolarian Geyser, they were just gonna... I guess I could have not have Tolarian Geyser and left up Artillery Blast, Tribute to Urborg for pump spells. Then he would have had an extra 3/1. He would have Guys Mighted, Tributed. Yeah, I guess that was my only out. Was keeping up these two. Okay, I guess the Sorcery Speed Tolarian Geyser was wrong, but I didn't know they had 14 damage in their hand. In like literally their last two cards, so what are you gonna do? Alright, well, unfortunately that's the end of this draft. An unfortunate 1-2, but them's the breaks. A really difficult draft portion. I think we ended up with like an okay deck with just not enough payoffs for being control. We had a lot of good removal, and we did have a Tolarian Terror and Herd Migration, which are two good payoffs for removal, but not enough. So let's claim our prize and see what we open. All right. I guess out of the Tolarian Geyser here is, I think, I guess Urborg Repossession's super good too. That's a card I would have been interested in this kind of deck. Although I don't think it can get back Herd Migration, right? No, I can't. Okay, well, so maybe it wouldn't have been busted, but Tolarian Geyser. Ooh, Mythic. A Bant Mythic. Interesting. I would almost certainly take this card. I don't know how I would build a deck around it. I guess Geyser. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's obviously Shana, but what there's... I see a lot of life gain payoffs in this set, but not a ton of life gain enablers. So I mean, they have the one that gives lifelink, geyser. They have the one that the flyer that comes into the battlefield and gains 2 life. So you get to play a lot of cards you don't normally play if you build around that card. Ooh, probably Phyrexian Espionage here. Twin Inferno did absolute work that that last game, but I don't think it's gonna be good that often. I think Devil Arrow's just not for limited in this set at least. So Espionage. All right, well that's been it for a DMU draft here on You See a Pair of Goblins. It's been good hanging out with you, and I'll see y'all later.